Saw an Invoker earlier from Supreme, but that was a last pick Invoker. This is a 9th pick.
So Weeha's not playing the Kunkka.
Oh, yo, a Tiny themselves.
Yeah, they've done it before. They did it in the past, but they had...
The Nigma do not actually have those kind of heroes so much. A jump in. They do manage to land the arrow on the Celery. He's probably going to die here, but the Inkswell means that Mind Control is going to cop a lot of damage too, and Shad just might be able to get the kill. Cloak and Dagger, and he jumps down from it very quickly to get that final swing. Poking out. Shad, thanks to his innate regen, can deal with harassment, but he's got to be careful with that arrow.
Whoa,
does trick him. The Cloak and Dagger was popped a little early there, and they still managed to pull him back into the torrent to be able to threaten him. Cloak and Dagger, that'll dodge the boat. Nicely done by Shad as they manage to kill GH.
Yeah. Another kill top. This Luna's just having such a fantastic time. GH on Mirana in some trouble. Gets Inkswell stunned from Invis and just blowing up. Viking GG need this Riki just to fight right now. You can't wait for defusal. You just have to keep going for kills while Tiny farms. Like, you can't have your 2 cores farming in a game which is quickly getting out of hands.
Toby's going to TP in, looks for the Primal Roar, but a Tornado matches him for Shad, who had jumped in with the Inkswell on him. It got dispelled by that Tornado, and so both initiations were ruined by 1 spell from Weehaw.
Invoker is one of these solutions to the aggressive Riki Grimstroke combo.
2-man torrent from Mind Control that leads to a beautiful arrow. That's going to lock down Shad. They already got the kill on Celery. Shad is still alive, though. They didn't really have a whole lot of damage to follow that up. Boom. The boat on its way, the Primal War. That's going to be able to stall up. The arrow's going to cut by, actually hits a creep instead, so Boom is able to walk away to freedom.
That good old level 1 thing, a fantastic uncontested free farm kind of game. And kill after kill.
Arrow. This is looking rough. I feel like Viking GG may be the better place to go for the pickoff on Miracle, which
absolutely
they try for now, but they have no stuns. Inkswell placed preemptively on Aramis as he TP'd in.
Poking at Aramis, just constant EMPs. Anytime any hero comes to a lane.
They have the Hawk, but the Inkswell had already exploded, so GH is able to leap away before the smoke screen is out. He still gets caught by the Primal Roar, though, from Toby. So nice pick from Viking GG, Beastmaster, but it'll also be a good way to slow down the damage of the Riki. They're going to deal with these boars. They're going to get in position, though. They do have to jump forward. The Inkswell immediately. The Force Staff comes into play. At the same time, the Kunkka's going to be targeted here. Toss over from Kuro. Lands him on top. They do manage to get the 2-man Soulbind with that Supernova out, but they haven't quite done the damage. That boat buff mixed with the innate tankiness of an Enchantress with Bracer and Strength Treads and a Kunkka at that, they couldn't kill anything.
A few more items, it feels like. At least the SMY. And now it's Nigma's turn to find some easy pickoffs. Kills for them come way more straightforwardly. They've got plenty of damage.
With the Alacrity.
They might get here in time.
Possibly, if they can actually get Shad there. Shad sees an opportunity to go for Kuro, and he's going to take that instead. The 2 supports are dead. Now the cores make their way out of the Roshan pit with the Aegis. Viking GG. Are they able to take this fight? Eclipse going out. Boom. He's rather tanky, though. He's not immediately going to be dying. He survives through most of this, but the limited damage afterwards is enough. Miracle pushed to the side by the Primal Roar. Isn't able to pursue on anybody, but Kuro is. He bought back after all. Showed up, an arrow, nailed Celery. That'll be a 2nd kill for them.
One of those times where Kuro's position tier 3 tower.
Damn, Weehaw. Matters is who gets 2 victories, and here GH does a small victory himself, able to leap away, but Weehaw gets caught in the crossfires. Tornado gets him a little bit farther away. They try and counter the Spirit Vessel that was placed on him by the Phoenix, but he dies anyway. Turn around, they do have the vision to be able to spot him. X marks the spot onto Shad. The arrow that was coming in got blocked by the creep, and now Shad stays on top of him with the Inkswell. Wanted to go for GH, not for the cores.
There's a roar in 5 seconds.
They have it coming in soon. Toby, who's he going to be targeting here? Miracle still has the Aegis to be able to work with, but it looks like they want to take that away. The arrow, it nails Shad, and they see him too. They're going to start throwing some damage at him. Looks like Mind Control was almost able to finish him off the Tidebringer, but it wasn't quite enough. Still has the X on him, but Mind Control under assault from Boom. He takes the big stick and beats him to pieces. Shad gets away while they lose the Aegis on Miracle as well. But this is Viking GG. They've pushed far enough. Now it's time to be able to retreat as Weehaw comes back into the fight. Boom, turns around, Avalanche, knowing that he's dead. He just does what damage he can, stuns him up, tries to go for a TP that is entirely in vain.
Yeah. deep. So they're ready to make their next move. Roar back up. They've got Necro 3 on Beast. What can they find?
Playing around this ward. Nigma. Just a blind torrent. Doesn't know it landed on anything.
Oh, mind control to run in.
But he breaks it now. Primal Roar. They set up. They can blow up mind control before he gets off the boat and be massive, but he still gets it off anyway. Now the Luna comes in with the Eclipse and the BKB, and he's letting those glaives fly. Taking down the 2. The Supernova not gonna explode in time. They get that kill as well. It looks like Shad and Celery may be the only ones to escape. Celery certainly not going to Weehaw. All his movement speed looks to chase him down. He puts the Inkswell onto the illusion to try and slow down the pursuit. All of them are able to work their way around him, though. Eventually find that 4th kill to finish the fight and push down mid. Loser, he sprays again.
He tried to force stomp him away, but it got cancelled. Now that force stomps can be interrupted, so he was stuck in place, but he was just too much survivability. Double bracer, phase boots, Crimson, all the armor in the world. Viking GG with some damage problems.
If they actually manage to kill a little bit more, this might not just be 1 lane of barracks, but 2.
Looks like with the respawns, they're going to play it safe and back off. Everyone crimsoned up, so plenty of damage mitigation.
Viking GG, they go out. A toss forward gets Shad right on top of Weehaw, and it looks like that could be enough damage. The Deafening Blast was enough to stop Shad, but not enough to stop the tree that was flying through the air. A bit of base damage here. Kuro's going to be the next target as they push past this mid-tier 1 tower, taking the support out of the equation. The boat's already been used as well, so this is Viking GG. If anything, you have free reign.
They push fast, Cap. These auras with a tiny, you got to be careful. And they've figured out
They dropped out early to Chicken Fighters.
And even since that last ESL tournament where they got 3rd place, I feel like Viking GG has come a long way and improved since then. That's the scary thing with this team. They've shown a lot more versatility with some of their drafts and their strats, but Nigma with the edge here in Game 3. With a significant edge when you see Miracle's farm.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one. He has almost doubled up the Tiny's net worth. In fact, you combine the Tiny and the Riki, he has that amount. So we're going to watch the Phoenix die. Aramis pokes his little beak too far outside of the base.
Out of the base, and perhaps Boom's done just that.
Soulbind launching onto 2. They're going to lead off with the boat on the stun that is on the Tiny. Looks like he may just get chain stun here as the Eclipse goes out to finish him off, and that is enough. A torrent from Mind Control helps signal that kill, and now he does not have buyback. Is that because of gold or time?
That's because of gold. He bought out to get this Hyperstone.
All right, so Nigma, they may have seen the item, but they don't know for sure that the Tiny doesn't have buyback. As a result, they're being a bit cautious.
Got that Alpha Wolf. They're pushing incredibly fast with all this bonus damage. Plus
Oh, Toby!
Ooh.
You gotta watch out for those glaives, the Alacrity glaives. He is a casualty before the fight has even begun. Now they're gonna pop the Supernova. GH thought he was gonna go into it. It seems like, buddy, that is a call to get out. We just let that Supernova explode, reset, and go in again.
Round 2. They haven't got the melee racks, but you come near that melee racks as Luna's hitting it, it will melt you, but luckily for them, Luna's BKB still on cooldown. I like this. You know, you're kind of feeling like the game's in the books here. You know, Viking GG may make a last-ditch effort to contest Roshan. Cover all your bases.
Some of this DD going, and they spotted 2. Boom's trying to get out of the way, but he got hit by a torrent up into the high ground. Now X, now both. They do have the Primal Roar that's controlling up Miracle, but they can't really get close to him. They can't really fight into him. As you can see, Toby, he's got to run away. Boom is being kited around by Kuro right now, making sure that Boom can't get away. Miracle's going to help finish him off with the double kill. A godlike spree for him. The X stops the TP out. Shad, he's trying to run away, but it looks like Nigma, they split up and marked all their targets. They're saying, I've got this guy, you get that guy. Nobody from Viking GG is allowed to escape from this team fight.
One by one, they all fall down. It's GG. Viking put up a good fight, but this Game 3 was not pretty for them. They had no answer for the aggressive tri-lane of the Luna. They wrecked the lane, and from there it was just straightforward. Miracle's just getting all the farm in the world.
I don't know. I feel like you were talking about the motivation.